factory drawing of ASUS X670 Prime P Wi-Fi appears online. We're expecting to see a wide range of AM5 motherboards next week during Computex, but we're already being treated to some early leaks ahead of the show. The most recent leak was picked up by @9550 Pro on Twitter, but was originally posted on Baidu. What we're looking at here though, isn't actually a picture of a motherboard, but rather the placement map for the SMD components used during motherboard assembly. These pictures are often used to make sure things like the solder mask and components were applied properly during production. However, it does give us a good look at the overall layout of the ASUS X670 Prime P Wi-Fi and the fact that the X670 chipset does indeed consist of two parts. What is also clear is that we are looking at a PCIe 5.0 X16 slot here, as these slots are SMD components rather than through-hole. Other things that are clearly visible, includes support for 3 M.2 slots, of which the one closest to the CPU might be PCIe 5.0, but there's really no way of telling by just looking at the connector placement. There's also a space for a Wi-Fi module at the bottom of the rear I/O, but beyond that, it's hard to make out the proper port layout. However, there appears to be at least one USB-C port at the rear, as well as a header for another one at the front of the motherboard, next to a USB 3.0 header. The board also appears to feature 14 power phases and obviously 4 DDR5 DIMM slots. The chip between the two chipsets are either a Super I/O chip or possibly a PCIe redriver. In addition to the X16 PCIe 5.0 slot, the X670 Prime P appears to be getting a single PCIe X1 slot and two PCIe X4 slots, both which appear to get physical X16 slots. Finally, the board should have two SATA ports mounted at a 90-degree angle, as well as 4 ports at the bottom edge of the PCB. ASUS seems to have gone for a solar system pattern on the PCB itself, so it'll be interesting to see what the actual boards will look like.